Hey, guys. What the heck? My buttons are all kinds of weird. We're still streaming. Now you should have you should have game audio. You should be hearing me. Okay. Whew. I don't know why I hit a button and then none of my audio sources came back on. Weird. I'll have to check that afterwards. Hey guys, I see Anne and Tara and Prods and Pablo in chat. Although you gotta give me just a second here. There we go, I think. Wait. There we go. Okay. I was editing yesterday and I had my microphone turned so that I couldn't hear myself speaking because when I edit, I'm not speaking. Anyway, Ian, you best message Dan and tell him I got Escape Simulator 2 just for... Okay, it wasn't just for him, but anyways. We're jumping into Escape Simulator 2 today, which actually I believe released... What, 2 Fridays ago, I think? I believe it was like the end of October. Let's go into the lobby, and I'm going to talk you guys through some of this stuff. So first of all, you can actually sit here and play chess. I thought that was pretty neat. I did at least... I don't know how I just got the knight to where it was from where it was. But whatever. Anyways, so you can do that. There's not a whole lot of stuff that's able to be interacted with. There is... We can change the record. Instead of like the solo player music, it can be waiting for friends. I thought that was pretty neat. There we go. This is how you get to the rooms. This is how you customize your character. So you can see we're going to be doing one called the Cursed Treasure today. So I've set myself up in a bit of a piratey outfit. And then this over here is where you can connect with other players if you're doing multiplayer. I don't know what these things are yet. They don't do anything when I click on them right now. But this thing I thought was fun. We'll have to check this out at some point. Hey, Dan, welcome to the stream. Something about there's puzzles, but these are twisted, more challenging versions of puzzles you've already encountered. So obviously they're still locked. So because we haven't done anything yet. So anyways, that's the lobby in a nutshell. You can have cookies. You can have a cup of tea. As always, you can break a vase. I did that while I was in here. But yeah, there's really not much to the lobby. So anyways, we are going to be heading into a cursed treasure. And I will tell you right now that I went in to take a screenshot for the thumbnail and it kind of looks like the timer keeps counting down. So when we go in, we might have to restart the timer because I think I already lost like 5 minutes of it. Not that we ever make the timer anyway, but it's a little different than, it's different than the timer we had in the original Escape Simulator because it actually keeps running. I can't really use my mouse, but it'll be at the top right of the screen. Instead of like the timer only being like at a clock that's over top of a doorway or something, it'll be ticking down on the top right of the screen. But you can see this is it's a much more realistic version of Escape Simulator. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the charm of the first one being a little bit cartoony, but this one will be interesting. We don't have too many options from which to pick from when you're actually customizing your character. Like, we could become a male, and these are like the 5 hair types that we have, and that's all. So anyways, you just said that great minds think alike. Yeah, as far as the realism, I don't like it as much, but it'll be fun either way. There'll be new puzzles to solve and new types of mechanics and stuff, I'm sure. So, all right. So we have, we probably should do the tutorial quickly just to make sure, I would imagine. But we have Dracula's Castle, the Lost Starship, and the Cursed Treasure. And I decided I wanted to be a pirate. So we're going to be doing that, but let's jump in here. This kind of looks like platform 9 3/4 for those of you Harry Potter heads out there. Move around your mouse to turn around. Silly how that worked. Okay. Oh, that was creepy. I was wondering what the heck. All right, let's poke a puzzle. press to interact with objects in the world below. Try it on the table below. Okay, yeah, so this is... Oh, they actually want us to solve it? So this is not anything out of the ordinary. The earliest documented puzzles were riddles. Greek mythology produced the riddle of the Sphinx, considered to be the first riddle ever. Alright, let's go to 2. Crouching. Congratulations, guys. You have learned the basics of video gaming. How to crouch. Inventory and items. Grab with left click, and while holding an item, press right to put it... Okay, yeah, that I'm familiar with. Do we put them over here? We sure do. Okay, so far all of the controls are the same. Pick up an item to examine it. Solve the puzzle box and use the key on the desk's keyhole. Okay. Simple enough. Let's see here. I guess we probably didn't need to do that then. Puzzle boxes produced for the entertainment first appeared in Victorian England in the 19th century. Here, have a box. I don't want it anymore. Pick up the box and follow the instructions. Okay. Pick me up and open the drawer. Pick up the puzzle pieces. Let's see. You would go here, you would go here, and you will go here. Alright. Drag an item by holding it. Drag the weights to their corresponding slots. Ooh, it snaps in once you get close. Very nice. Alright. Pick up the paper and examine it. Pin the paper using... Okay. Yep, we'll pin it. Alright. N is 4. D is 2. O is 6. R is 3. Okay, there's examples of locks. Some items are large and heavy, so you can only carry one at a time. Move the crates away from the center button to access. Just throw them. There we go. Good enough. Looks like we are professionals already. 4215. Just put it down. Okay, there. 4215. Yay! We've made it. Alright. Apologies, we didn't actually need to do that. I knew all the controls. They're all the same. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, Cursed Treasure. This is the guy that you will have seen in the thumbnail, if you're on YouTube anyway. Obviously, Twitch doesn't have thumbnails, but let's go ahead and jump in. Like I said. Oh, there we go. Start over. Alright. So first thing that I kind of noticed when I was getting the thumbnail is like we've got the pirate from SpongeBob SquarePants here. What the heck? Let's calm down with this. Are the sound effects, are they a little bit... and I know the timer does keep ticking here, by the way. Let's pull the audio down just a bit. What say we? We'll pull them both down. As could have just pulled down their master volume? Oh, that is the master volume. I was thinking that was sound effects. That's fine. All right. Sir Henry was a fearless dog. He ravaged high and wide. He only ever loved his gold and the devil on his flag. You have a flag somewhere? Henry. The worthy. All right, we got some mugs. We've got a chest with a puzzle wheel and some more coins. There's bottles all over the floor. Ooh, shiny. Okay, there's some sort of puzzle. The drummer. What does this do? Let's put them back, I suppose. Okay. I have no idea what that's about, but okay. We'll get back to it, I'm sure. John's famous saber. Okay, so we're naming all of the pirates, apparently. We have to figure out which each one of them is. Okay, we got different types of keys here. Naturally, we're going to carry a sword. All right, this says, Ricky's diary entry, May 1821. We've departed from Porto Nuevo in the April of 1821. We've been facing strong winds, forcing us westwards. We hit the shallows near the shores of Aquista. We can't stop water from pouring in. We're all drifting northwards. We will sink soon. The shadows are closing in, is what that says. There's some numbers on here. Does that mean hour? So the 4 o'clock hour, 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock? I'm not sure. We'll keep it with us. Carved wooden eye. Some discovered lodged in a crate of dried squid at dock 17. Silver ring with Blackstone family heirloom. With Blackstone family heirloom reward offered. I'm having a hard time reading these. Do I need all of these? I don't know. Okay. Sammy the Cheater Roberts. Okay, well, we now know what Sammy looks like. If you could see that. Can I zoom in this one? Yeah, there we go. So that's what Sammy looks like. Kind of looks like an Old West cowboy, to be honest. All right. Then we've got stuff. Gosh, there's so many things sitting around. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh, here's a card of some sort. Can I have that? Maybe we don't need the card. Maybe this is just like what table you're sitting at. I'm sitting at the barrel table. I'm dying for a couple of drinks right now. Could you hop in the back and serve me some? I'll give it a try. You look a bit like Sammy, except I think Sammy had a hat. Oh. This is another puzzle. We can't even get behind the counter yet. Okay, hang on. Okay, so the dark ones are stuck in place. I'm doing a domino thing right now. I'm matching the symbols. This is just guesstimating on my part. Like, I'm not quite sure what we're trying to do here, but... Oh. I guess that's what we're trying to do. I had no idea. All right, do you go in one of these things? Oh, these make numbers if you get them in the right spot. What about this one? I don't know. We need a couple more, though, before we can finish it anyway. All right, do you open? Give me some more coins. All right. There's another pirate. Gosh, there's a lock. Here we get to sit at the tooth table. Okay. I have no idea what that is. All right. We've got clams and lobster also. Okay. I don't know how much of that we're going to need. Do we need the monkey toy? Okay, here's the thing. It says it's a clue. The book symbol contains that the indicates this item's a clue. The drummer's favorite. Oh. Okay, so that's the oh. Okay, I think I understand. He's giving us the rhythm this needs to go in. Okay. Well, that was okay. Here, have somebody have a monkey. There, have a monkey. All right. Lemon tree. Rat's pistol. Okay, so is this also supposed to help us from... So, like, there's a pistol. He's also got a saber of some sort. You've got a hook. You have a drink. And you have a whole lot of gold. So I'm assuming then I was correct and you are Sammy the Rat. Okay, maybe not. All right, well, we'll stick with Jack then because... Okay, now I give up because I don't know what I'm doing anymore. All right. What else? Menu: golden treasure, freshly caught oysters, flying Dutchman, chicken legs with apples, Poseidon's court, boiled lobster, capped hunter, freshly salted mushrooms, red herring, tomato soup. It's a red herring. Okay, it's fine. All right, wow, somebody got in a bar fight. There's a stool in the window. All right. All right, what is over... How do we open this door? I guess we don't yet. Oh. Table 1, Flying Dutchman. Oh, we have to go label the tables based on what's on them. Did I move anything? Hang on. Oysters. Capped hunter is mushrooms, so capped. That makes sense. Flying Dutchman I remembered for whatever reason. The chicken legs and apples. Golden treasure is going to be the oysters. All right, and then the lobsters, Poseidon's. All right, so let's see. You then were... You have the Flying Dutchman and the capped thing, right? Flying Dutchman and Capped Hunter. So you are table 1. Cool. Now, you have 2 of the Poseidon thingies. Always serve each food on its designated plate and serve each plate to its designated table marked by symbols. Here, 2 Poseidon's Court and a Flying Dutchman. To your table 3. And then you have... These are not oyster shells. A Capped Hunter and a Golden Treasure. So your table 4. Which leaves you to be, yeah, table 2, right? You should have on 2 oysters and a lobster. Yeah. So now what? I did a thing. Maybe that's what I was supposed to do. This looks like it goes at the top, right? Wait, no. Here. Okay, let's assume we're done with that. I've got all 4 of these doohackies now. Are these letters, or are they... Do they... Oh, they totally spin. Okay. My bad, guys. Alright, here we go. This to me looks like it's supposed to be like a 2. So if we do... Maybe not. I don't know. I'm making this stuff up as I go. What is even happening here? Looks like a compass. Oh, so northwest, east, and south. Good call, Dan. So then this is probably you. Oh, that one does make a nice letter once you line it up properly. Alright, there's that. And then you would be this guy. Good call, Dan. Okay, we got beer. And they are used for something. There's some sort of clue. So we got beer and juice. Drink mixtures and effects. Juice plus mead or... What does that even say? Something is bubbling. Mead plus beer or whatever equals foaming. Beer plus juice has a Vanner effect. Gog? It looks like there's an R in it, like it says grog. For mixing drinks, use the measuring mug. Okay. Measuring mug. Hey, look! We got a box. We'll put it in our inventory for later. Measuring mug. It is grog. There we go. Is this the type of thing we put in it? Like if I put... No. Under the taps then probably, right? I'm assuming we're trying to figure out what the different items are. All right, so we got bubbling. Where'd my sign go? Or my thing. So this is... Those two contain juice or meat or grog. Let's pin this. All right, dump that away. Let's put... Let's do these two. That looks like the Vanner effect. All right, so one of these is definitely mead then. I don't know which one. Because... one of these has to be... Wait a second. No, one of these has to be juice. One of these has to be beer. Let's get this guy. And this guy. We've again got the Vanner effect. Okay. So this one and this one and this one are beer, juice, and grog. So this one's the juice. It has to be, right? Because we got the juice effect by doing these two. But I also got the juice effect from doing all the other ones as well. So this, and this was the only real common denominator here. This has to be juice. Right, now let's get... So then, if you are... This is either mead or grog. Hang on, let me think about it. Does that mean your mead, or does that mean your mead? Okay, so this plus anything... Okay, so this is the beer and the grog then. This has to be the mead because I got foaming with both of these. The only way to get foaming is a guaranteed mead. So mead is this guy. Okay. All right, then the only way to figure... I need to figure out grog versus beer. So I don't want to do the second one because that's beer or grog. So let's get juice. And we know that that's mead there. So one of these should produce a bubbling effect, and that should be the grog, right? So you must be the grog. Let's just double check to make sure. If we grab the juice again, we should now get a Vanner effect, right? Which I think we might have done already. Because this should be beer, so that should be the bottom one. So it should be beer and juice right now. Yes. We have solved the puzzle. All right, pour that out. Have that. And have that. I think. Do I need to do anything else with this? No. I'll have your coin, though. Oh, he gave me a key. Oh, that was just me putting my coins on his... Okay, on the key. Can I have the key? What does he want? It almost looks like he wants me to give him a drink. I need 3 drinks. A bubbling mixture first, then a double shot of grog, and lastly a mixture of meat. Okay. A bubbling mixture first. Okay, I'm not done with this. Good call, Anne. Juice and mead. All right, we'll go juice and mead. Juice. And mead. All right, here you go, sir. I love how that didn't just, like, come right out of his stomach. All right, then he wants a double grog. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember what the last thing was, so I'm gonna need to talk to you again. A mixture of mead and beer. All right. Mead. And beer. Thank you. Oh, wait, what? Oh, there we go. I just picked the wrong one. Okay, we've got a bunch of coins. We've got a box. The biggest catch of the tavern. Oh. John's famous saber. So is John the rat? Because this guy has a saber and a pistol. All right, John, you're a cannon, apparently. Fish above the bar. I figured there was going to be one somewhere. Oh, you mean this thing? What is this? I would like to wear this, please. Oh, it's a clue. Jack. Okay, it's that guy. You are Jack. Let's get rid of this because I don't know. Same thing with you. Oops. Guys, I'm hungry. I should have eaten before we started a stream. That was silly of me. Alright, what are we doing here? There was something on... something. We've departed from Porto Nuevo in April of 1821. Like, is that listed on here? Yeah, Porto Nuevo. Try whale for the coda? Oh. I think it was only 4 letters. Actually, it's not even 4 letters. It's, 2 letters and 2 numbers. When did I get this thing? Whoa! Okay, that's cool. Alright. We've been facing strong winds forcing us westwards. We hit the shallows near the shores of Akista. Let me pin this. Right here. Westward winds coming to Akista. We can't stop water from pouring in. We're drifting northwards. They're up towards whatever that says. It looks like it says Ilpania. I don't know. We will sink soon. The shadows are closing in. So do I have to pick a tile? I don't know. I don't need this one, I don't think. Yeah, this one we can put away. It doesn't say that it's anything, but let's get rid of this guy for the moment. I wonder if this other piece is around. I did see something else behind the bar. What is this? What are we doing here? What do we put? Coins, maybe? Do we put coins in there? Is this Plinko? Guess not. Okay, let's put those away. Oh, there's another measuring mug. Okay. Let's not forget that's back here. All right, now fish. Oh, we did that already. All right, so Ricky, that's he's got a hat with a patch thingy on it. Is that you? You're Ricky. And we also opened the back room we haven't gone into yet either, actually. There's garlic hanging from the ceiling. Oh, this is once you get the symbols for all 4 of the pirates. Okay, good enough. We'll figure that out in a minute. For using weighted dice in an honorable game. Does that mean there's weighted dice in here? How do I get them out? Nothing to the ship, apparently. Whoops! No one saw that. Shanty's battleship rules. To win, mark all the ships on the board. Ships can be placed horizontally. Oh my god, we're playing battleship. No part of one ship may border another ship. Okay, so they filled in pieces. All right, so the 3... A ship with 3 is here. So this could be the 5. Actually, it doesn't love my 5. Okay, it decided to put a 3 there. Oh, these don't even have... Okay. Oh, that took... Okay. Okay, so actually... Alright. Like it says, a ship can't border another ship. So in my mind, this was the 5er. Oh, it did... Okay, it lit up this time. Alright. Whatever. Okay, that's what I thought. So this is considering bordering, even though it's on a diagonal. So this must be a 2. Well, I guess it could be a 2 this way. I guess, does it matter? You've got to be the other... Well, you could be a 4. You could be a 4. Why did you get rid of my 3? Oh, because you were the 3. There's a 2. Hang on, I'm thinking it through. This has to be the 5, right? It's kind of the only place it would actually fit. I'm confident in that one. This has to be a 2, either this way or this way. Well, actually, the 5 could go here, couldn't it? Oh, but that doesn't work either. Alright, guys, I need to shove one more ship in here. Okay. Here's my weighted die. Okay. So do I put the weighted dice in here? Okay. Am I trying to... What has happened? It just spit them all out. What do I do with weighted dice if not putting them in that thing? Would you like to play a game, sir? Okay. I have no idea. They go in here. It wouldn't make sense to me, but... Are the numbers different? Okay, that's weighted. That's weighted. Okay. Maybe on the sides they're weighted on? So 5 and 4. Although the weighted side goes down. Sound skipping? I'm not dropping any frames. Does anybody else have sound skipping? Correct me if I'm wrong. People that... A bunch of you cheaters out there. The weight ends up down, right? So technically, it would be the 4 that's going to be up. Did we have anything that required... Gosh. There's so much stuff around here. Was there any sort of... I know we had something else to open. I'm just trying... Is this thing... Alright, we know one of these is a cannon. Oh, you know what? They tell you which position they go in. So the cannon is going to be the bottom left. Okay. Oh. Oh. All right. So, well, this was a 4. Let's put them in as they were. You were the 3, I believe. And you were 5. Okay. That was what I was wondering. Okay, done with you guys then. Oh, you're this one. We're totally missing one of the things. I don't know how we're getting out, but... Okay, so we have this guy yet, which is related to the largest catch. Like, is there a weight on this thing or something? And we still have all the pirates we need to finish here. So Ricky... Like, how do we know what Ricky is? Ricky's got a hook for a hand. My other pirate's up here. You're a treasure chest guy. Like, we found the 2 clues around. The tables? Yeah, I don't... I had looked at the tables. I don't... I mean, maybe? Like, I knew that there was a hook here, but that really doesn't tell us what he is, you know? And that tooth doesn't even exist on the pirate things. Like, I figured I would find this glass or something somewhere around that we would... So, Jack, we found his hat. We found a bust of him. And we found the weapons for that guy. There has to be something else around here that identifies, like, this guy. Like, where's this treasure chest? You know? Is it just this thing? No. And to be fair, I was gonna say there was more than one of those. I'm still not sure what we're doing with this thing. Wasn't there a paper you picked up and talked about the pirates? There's this one that relates to the map that I'm not quite sure what we're doing with. Sir Henry was a fearless dog. He ravaged high and wide. He only ever loved his gold and the devil on his flag. Okay, so maybe he's Henry a dog? You are right. Henry... There's no dog. I mean, I think it's Henry. Could it be blank? Could it actually be the coins? He's bottom right. Maybe he's the coins, because maybe it's just blank because it's not in there. Okay. Again, this is just a note. It doesn't say that it's of any value. Same with this one, and they're, to be honest, they're hard to read. Oh. You suppose that's it, Dan? The thing's got a horn. It's really long. Here. GC24. Hey, we can go play Plinko now. Where did that go? Give me these things. I still don't think we're done with that thing yet, but we'll go with what we have. Hey, I need that thing. Oh. I mean, I see what's happening. What am I trying to do, though? There, I've turned them all to the circles. The inside of the lid, there was a pattern? Did I miss that? You are totally right. Hang on. Can I not pin you? Okay. We do that. Can we see them both? Well, not quite. All right, so... I need more circles down at the bottom. Oh, the circles are already at the bottom. Never mind. I've already done that. I need an anchor in the bottom, middle, and over here. And then the rest of them... Is that not correct? Oh, no, wait. This is an anchor. This one's the little snowflake. Okay. What am I missing here? Circle, circle, anchor, anchor, snowflake. Circle, circle, anchor, anchor, snowflake. All right, the bottom 5 are now correct. Snowflake, 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 anchor, anchor. Anchor, anchor, anchor. I believe these guys are all this. Wait, I just said this needs to be an anchor. Goodness gracious. I would have thought seeing a pattern would be so complicated. That should not have been the hardest part. Okay, now. We don't have whatever that piece is. Ricky's diary entry. So which one's Ricky? That's you. Why does that help us? Yeah, that chest with all the pirates yet. So we already determined they left from Porto Nuevo and they went east towards Aquista, and then it says it was going north. Towards this Il Pun or whatever, I don't know. We will sink soon, the shadows are closing in. How does that help us with your nickname, though? Was it a snake? I guess I can't move that out of the way, huh? Like, I kind of feel like we need this other piece. Oh. Hey, look, the other piece. Oh. All right, well, there's a demon-like thing. I don't know what we're calling this, but this would be roughly the vicinity of where the note was. Like, they're hard to see. The flag. Devil. Devil on his flag. Isn't that what that note said? Fearless dog, he ravaged high and wide. He only ever loved his gold and the devil on his flag. Well, there's a devil. How does that help us? That's IF 93. So this is whatever this guy is. Henry. I have no idea. Like, it shows where their shipwrecks are. But I don't know how that helps us. Are there flags in here? Oh, the worthy. So are you the worthy then? Okay, your shovels, top left. Oh, I've already got shovels on the top left. There are... Okay. The menace. Okay, so you're a chalice in the bottom right. And we just need this guy yet. Which one? You. Jack, we don't know much about you. But we're assuming at this point that this is the pirate right over here. This is the one that was in love with gold. Which one are you? You're the rat, and the rat's flag is... It's the worthy, the wrath, the menace, crimson. I don't know if we've got a flag for the rat. I guess it doesn't much matter. We know who that is. But he would have to either be... So I think you're the rat. No, I'm sorry. The worthy. You're the worthy. So this guy either has to be the wrath or the crimson. I don't have the crimson. I thought we already marked somebody as... Nope, that's menace. They wouldn't be two shovels, though, would they? Like, I've already got shovels in that spot. You can't be the menace. The other guy's the menace. You can't be the worthy. He's the worthy. How about the snake? Would you like to be the snake? Oh. Oh my gosh, we can take a photo. Yay, look at me and the creepy pirate. Guys, that was roundabout our normal average time, about an hour. About an hour. Alright. 1 second here. I'm gonna get a drink really quickly before we proceed to room number 2. All right, I'm back. I got a bunch of text messages. All right, here we go. Next episode. Everybody ready? Oh, gosh. That's horrifying. There's a freaking kraken. I'm assuming we have to get it in some way, shape, or form to release before we can go to that other part of the boat. That's a new way of restricting an area. Let's put it that way. I wasn't talking about you, Anne. All right, we've got 4 letters, 4 numbers. Okay, let's just put you down for now. Don't fall overboard, please. Oh, that's what tokens look like? Gold. Gems. Coin. Grog. Grog is up. Coin is left. Gems is up. Gold is left. Okay. What does this do? Okay, so this matches, this does not. So I assume that means we're in the wrong position, yeah? Makes sense to me. Is there any other place that would fit? I don't think so. I think this is the position of whatever this thingy is. Apparently that doesn't go in here. All right, what are you? Letters with red, it could be a code. I'm assuming in some way, shape, or form, these patterns... I was going additive, but that doesn't make sense. Like, if you put this thing into here, you would get a whole... like a solid piece, but that's not what it's showing here. I guess that's where I was... where my brain was heading. Oh. Alright, so we need... that's actually correct. I'm assuming it's these 4. So we would need a token that... Y, S. I just noticed these ropes have those patterns on them. One, two, three, two. So is that indicative of this? 1, 2, 3, 2. Then 2, 3, and then the one and the big fat one in 2. Okay. And then the one below that yet. 1, 2 fat ones. And then these 2 ones. Shipwright's trick completed. Like, it's dropping this thing over here, but what does that do? What does that do for me? Oh! It got me a box! Thank you. That was literally memory. Like, the game memory. Okay. I don't know what we're doing here, but... Okay, so I do actually have the other, maybe we are making the full pattern. Oh! Oh my gosh, we're gonna shoot the Kraken. And then he's gonna leave the ship alone. Oh, we need a screenshot. Wait, I gotta load a cannonball first, don't I? Where do I find a cannonball? Right? You can't just use this, right? That wouldn't make sense. We need a cannonball. What's this? Okay. Oh, here we go. So... So gems here is 4463. Wait, it's 4 and 1, 4 and 4, 2 and 6, and 3 and 4. So like, We saw gems, and it says go upwards, but... like, what is this telling us? Like, we know coin is left. But what do you do with that? Like... do we assume then that this is like 6? Like adding the two numbers together, and then 4? 2 and 1 is 3. And 5. I mean, it also shows an arrow going this way. Like, I'm not... like, the other ones aren't full words, if that makes... well, okay, now... gold does run down the left... or, sorry, the right side. Grog is not... oh, it's on a diagonal. I'm so confused. And then, like I said, gems is... gems is also on a diagonal. Okay, I see it now. Here's gems. Here's gold. And grog is this way. But how does that help us? Oh, we want the number on the left. For grog, we want the number on the top, so it's 4. Okay, let me pin this again. Would gems be first then? So it would be 5. I'm saying that simply because gems is the furthest to the top and to the left, but that might be wrong. And then grog would be... is also the top. 5, 4... one, 1? There's got to be something else that tells us, like, what order this goes in. I don't think this is correct. I do not know the answer to this yet. But let's put it there for now. Actually, do we have to figure that one out? Why are there so many hourglasses? I saw there's, like, hooks over here. And how do I get a freaking cannonball? It's in the order of the letters? What do you mean by that? I might be being naive. I'm not sure if I understand what you're talking about. You have a cannonball in you. I need to shoot the Kraken. Like I said, I'm assuming... yeah. I can't get past here. So, I'm assuming there's a cannonball in here. The lock has letters above numbers. Oh, say, so like gold has the L in it, and then gems has the E in it. Coin has... they've even marked the letters, haven't they? You are very right. So, left... so the L... I-R-E. Alright, so the L for gold. 6. Got this so far. 6. 1. 2. 3. Yes, cannonball. Good job, Tara. Thank you. I didn't get that one. Oh. Well, that's... my thing disappeared. This is different. I'm assuming we're gonna find something else for that. Let's go over here. Weapon. Blanks or nothing. Here you go. Oh. Invisible wall. Yay! Cannonball hook, crossbones, and hourglass. Okay, we'll come back to that. Oh, wait. I said hooks and hourglasses, right? Hourglasses. 2 in the middle, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. 2 in the middle, 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Hooks. 1 on the left, 2 on the right, 2 in the middle. I think. So we just need the cannonball and then the crossbones. Oh, I can't go up these stairs. That's why we want to get rid of the Kraken, I suppose. All right, well, let's put this thing, I'm assuming. Yeah, you're what we're looking for. Okay. So we need... that. So do I... I was gonna say, do I take these back out? But I think the answer to that is no. That was cool. Alright, I've got this guy. Has to start from here, right? All right, let's get the pattern here. Yes, like that. Now, this guy goes here. Okay. Okay. I'm just seeing which ones it goes all the way in for. Okay, then we got these ones are the... These are the next longest ones. That went all the way in. As did that. Cool. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. YSFV AX. Do we have any codes that are that long? We finished that, we finished that. We're still working with this thing. We're still working with this thing. We opened this. We opened this. We did this thing. We did this thing. Oh, here's an R, too. I have no idea. More flags above the chest. Flags above... Oh my gosh, I just realized the Kraken's still holding on up there, too. Stinking Kraken. I wasn't looking at flags. What are you... I was looking at these lights, Ian. What are you talking about? Flags above chest. Are you talking about these things? Are there more of these somewhere that I didn't see? We did the hooks and we did the hourglasses at the stairs. Oh, you're right. Those are the cannonballs. Left, middle, right, left, left. Left, middle, no. Oh. I didn't even have to count the other ones. All right, here we go. You go here. And then this guy should be here. Shoot him again! Oh my gosh, can I still not get up the stairs? This cannon's still open. Okay, that didn't help. What do we do with that symbol, folks? Does this have anything to do with all these freaking letters? I don't know that it does. Let me up the stairs, you stupid Kraken. Oh, well, you know what? Ah. This doesn't say it's anything, so I'm gonna assume we don't need this. Okay, well now I know what to do with all the letters. We'll look at those in a minute. That was only 2. Nothing in there. All the drawers are able to be interacted with. That's very cool. Oh! Need the lanterns, let the fire guide your way. I know about the lanterns, but apparently I did not have enough information. Wait, hang on. Dead silent, dusk and calm sea, ominous clouds, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't say this is anything. We'll leave it out just in case we need it, but... Posing for defense. Basic rules. Defending against longsword. Front arm blocks from the top. Rear arm raised if opponent's is lowered. Rear arm is lowered if opponent's rear arm is raised. Okay, so we're doing... Huh. Nice. Apparently nothing, though. And you. Okay, I've got a bunch of keys. I don't know what they all go to, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. All right, let's pose a... Let's pin you over here. We'll pin you over here because we've got basic rules and advanced rules. Because this guy's using a long sword and this one's using a short sword. Defending against longsword. Front arm blocks from top. You are the... Oh. Ah. All right. Okay, in every case, we're using the yellow guy. All right, now. Are you basic or advanced? He's got 2 swords now. Defending against a dual-wielding rear arm in the same direction as a dual-wielding. Rear arm in same direction as opponent's arm. Rear arm. That's your front arm. Rear arm. Front arm follows basic... Oh, my... Short sword. Front arm blocks from the bottom. Gonna guess that's correct. Right, then you are... Defending against two-hand wielding. That's not a two-hand. That's a two-hand. Rear arm held horizontally. Front arm follows basic rules. This is not... 2, 3... Front arm blocks from bottom. Rear arm follows same rules for longsword. Rear arm is lowered if the opponent's arm is raised. And then we have this. It's dual wielding. Rear arm same direction. Front arm follows basic rules. So these are still blocks from bottom. And we got this over here, which is against... Okay, this is going to be slightly different because he's got long swords this time. So it's still dual wielding. Rear arm in same direction as opponent's rear arm. And the front arm follows the basic rules, which is... Front arm blocks from the top. Whoops. I think. Somebody let me know if I'm doing this wrong. Rear arm held horizontally, front arm follows basic rules. Again, long sword, so blocks from top. Oh. Never mind. I guess I know what I'm doing. Alright, put that down. Okay. So. Interesting. There's a key in the mountains. Apparently there's supposed to be 5 keys, and I've only got 4. There's a key down here underneath this, like, lightning bolt thing. Oh, that's the one I just put in there. Key under a lightning bolt thing. Key underneath whirlpool. That whirlpool or that whirlpool? This one. Key beside a mountain range. And down here is off like a coast with 2 big lakes in it. Oh wait, the white part's the landmass, so it's just off the coast. There's 2. All right. That this one? No, it's this one. But I need another key. Maybe there's another key in here. Let's go figure out... We at least know where it is. It's this one. Alright, let's go look at this. Alright, it's telling us which letters to join up, because I did notice that they were, like, on that chest. They were paired together. It wasn't just, like, the letter R. It was, like, RY or whatever. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanterns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've actually got 7 lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does the R one not count? Like, this looks like Y to A. And then S to V. And F to X. I'm already stuck. Hang on. YA and FX. Let's go try to find those. Thanks, Anne. So I see A to Y and X to F. What were these two? S to V? Ah, that actually worked. No, the cannonball! I didn't remember what we were trying to do at this point. The final roar complete. Steps to reach the cursed treasure. The journey is long, sail ahead, and follow the signs. We're going boat. Let's pin this, because I don't know what we're doing here. The blue. Okay, hang on a second. Let's get rid of you. I just assumed we were going to use it. Oh, yeah. Like, I can't get up there. Oh. All right. So there's the 3 lights over there. And then we're going towards a storm cloud. What is this? Oh, sails. Oh, oh, okay. We're not stopping now. It doesn't look like we're actually moving, though. Like, they're not getting any closer. Yeah, I can't do anything with the dial on the left. I've been clicking on it. Nothing happens with it. Or do we have to... Wait, hang on. Do we technically need to turn south? Are we getting closer now? I mean, I don't really feel like we are, but... Ooh. You think it's moving? Like, the ship itself turned, but, like, I don't think we're moving forward. You think keep turning left? Are you assuming until we get to the... Yeah, the dial moves when we turn. I'm assuming we're now looking for a storm cloud. Okay, we're officially going north now. We're gonna get into steamy waters. I don't know what that means. Oh, I think we're here. And then we gotta go right till we get to Bells. Nope, other way. Okay, now we gotta go back south, I guess, is actually what we need to do. Show me bells. So these things are off to our left now, which is correct. We're here. We should be going... Are we going south and then west? So I turned into the fog. Now we're going back south. Do you think we go, like, slightly west? I thought right too, but I was watching the dial. Like, it moved us east when I was turning the other direction. I mean, I can try it. Whoops. I see nothing. We're not quite south yet. Almost south. Almost south. Okay, we're back with those, which is kind of where we want to be. I still don't see bells. No, wait, if we're coming this direction, they shouldn't be off to our left. All right, hang on. Hang on, Dan. We're gonna get this figured out. Do you think we should go north again? It's not easy to spin a wheel with a mouse, just saying. Okay. But then shouldn't we be... If I see those right now... We should be at this part of the... Why am I not seeing bells? Like, I can't see anything past this fog. Except some crazy... Check that out. Screen tearing. Or graphical glitch or something. Alright, what do you guys think? Like, in my mind, if we're technically facing this way right now, but why are we going north then? Like, this is north. If we're going north, the lights should be off to our left. Like, I would expect when we turn away and we go back down south, then the lights would be on our right. south and then west. All right. Tara hasn't guided me wrong yet tonight. We're going south and then west. All right. Lights are now over here. I feel like all we're doing is staying stuck in the fog. All right, who's got thoughts? I don't like the sailing part. Our lights are up here. You can see them. Turn southwest on the compass. Okay. Now our lights are over there. Is that where you hoped they would be? I was assuming that you're trying to, like, we're just... I'm very confused. Like... I'm assuming you think the compass may be backwards. Okay, so that's what I was wondering. So, all right. Wait. Is this one of those things where the compass, like, this is actually always pointing north? Even though it says north here, this is the actual... I've seen games like that before, where you expect that this is, like, this always stays to the north or whatever, and it's actually this thing. How do we get back to the start, is what I would like to know. Can we just go towards the lights? Does that help us? Like, I don't feel like it does. Because we're still in the fog. Okay. So then... if we're in the fog... let me think about it. So then we technically want to go south. Right? So now that north is pointed, we're technically going south. But do we want to be going east? this east? I feel like we've been in this position before. No, if this is north and this we're actually going west. Well, that doesn't make any sense either. If compass is backwards, turn northeast. I will go with it because I'm so confused at this point. Anne agrees, it's confusing. All right, where are the lights at this point? They're in the back. All right, where are the freaking bells? That's kind of fun. All right, so if we were... I don't feel like we want them to be there, though, right? So, like, theoretically... if we're going this direction, we're starting to turn this way into this, whatever this craziness in. It would be back into our left, right? Let me rephrase that. Back into our left, correct? I don't know. Ugh. My booty's getting sore from sitting here. Worst thing that can happen is I turn the boat and then I have to turn it back. So let's just try it. Well, that didn't work. Those should not be in front of us right now. Okay. That's kind of where I would expect them to be if we were going this way. Okay. Are we in the storm or what? I don't know. That's the problem. I have no idea. I thought we were in this thing. But maybe we're not. Maybe that's the whole misconception to begin with. And you saw a storm? I mean, the whole weather is stormy. Like, I guess I'm not sure what we're looking for when they tell me to look for a freaking storm cloud. Look up, it's lightning. But I think that's been doing that ever since we started, I guess. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but... Okay, so technically I just pointed us south, but what we would want then is southeast. Should we go north? I don't know, Tara. What do you think? You want to go north? All right, we're going north. And it looks like the lights are off the wrong direction of the port, of the side of the boat. We're going north. I would expect them to be over here. Because we should be going north now. All of the levers are at north. I think we are lost. I agree. All right, so if we were going... All right, if we're going this direction, technically... All right, southeast. It'd be like what? Like northwest? I was trying to go this direction. I don't know what just happened. That's the worst part too, is you said I think we're lost. So I think we did well up until a point, and now like there's no way to reset to start from the beginning, if you know what I'm saying. Like, so I feel like we're a little bit stuck and I don't know how to get out of here. And it's getting a little exhausting, to be perfectly honest. All right, here's what we're gonna do. All right, so if we are assuming we came from the lights, we're going to go here to get him behind us. That's what we're going to do. Whoops. Spin, spin, spin. Spin. They're behind us-ish. And then we turn. And then we turn to the left, and that should put the lights back on our left, right? Correct. Actually, I need to change my terminology here. Where's the hint box? Yeah, anyways. Where's... Guys, I just realized we're out of the fog. Now, does anybody have any idea which direction to go? Oh, goodness. So what if we just keep... Good call, Anne. So I was thinking there were going to be bells on the water, and really what it was is we needed to ring our bell. What's happening here? Stay there. Right there. Is it sailing? Like, is this thing sailing away from us? Oh. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, goodness, guys. That is going to need a whole nother stream to make it through that one. That was a little rough. So, okay. To be fair, neither of those rooms were rough up until the point we hit the sailing. You saw the bell a while ago, but you didn't think it was anything? I probably did too. But again, it said to look for landmarks. I guess I just assumed there would be a landmark? I wonder what this says. Looks like it might be in Latin. Anyway. Alright, guys. Well, we're going to have to save the other two rooms for another stream. Maybe next Sunday. We might be doing another stream later in this week, too. I haven't really decided yet. I was kind of debating about it because if we do some of the Escape Simulator stuff on Sundays, then I don't have time to do other streams like for other games. So, oh. Oh, this is how you get the tokens. Okay. I see. And what are you? Thank you for the fun till we got lost. Yeah, how about that? Whoa. Okay, I can see what they're talking about. This is far more convoluted. Well, that might be for another day. Anyways. Oh my gosh, there's a work light. Yes, let's go to the lobby. Alright guys, well, like I said, stay tuned. There might be some other streams. If I can find, like, nights during the week and stuff like that, we might be doing some other streams during the week because of the fact that, like I said, yeah, it's just, it's hard to kind of find time to cram everything in. So hopefully we can get that all sorted out, but my tiny furball is staring at me like she would like to go outside now. So she could go, you know, potty. So, anyways... Alright guys, well thanks for the fun time. Thanks for helping keep me sane. Helping figure out the puzzles. It's a team effort, you know? So, have a great evening guys, and I will catch you in the next one.